Hello, this is my camera. Wait a sec, that's my camera, then who's filming? Hello and happy Tuesday. Today I'm going to be doing a review of my Panasonic DV-702D Palmcorder. So, a few months ago I picked up this camera on eBay and I've been messing with it a bit. I'm trying to get it to make videos happen and stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. But I have been running into a few issues with it. I'll get to those in a little bit. But overall, it's been a pretty cool camera to mess with. I don't know a ton about cameras, but this one's fun. So, this is a old mini DV camera, which means that it runs magnetic tapes to record, which I think is pretty cool. Unfortunately, this one doesn't seem to like some of my tapes. Actually, yeah, this is a good example. So if we open this up here, you can see it's not supposed to look like that. It's not what good video looks like. Oh, sorry. There you go. It's kind of some wrinkles in that. And up until recently, I wasn't able to really record much on it because it kept doing that. It didn't seem to like a set of Panasonic tapes that I picked up. I think that one's not labeled. I don't know if I've done anything with that one yet. But I've got one somewhere labeled as bad because it had pretty much the same thing happen as this one. But what I have found is these Sony tapes seem to run alright on it. I just picked those up on Amazon. But yeah, it's up until running one of these, I wasn't really able to get much video off of it. Something interesting though is this one does also have an SD card for photos. So if you pop that open, it's not in there right now, but it's got a slot for an SD card. Initially the camera would have come with, I believe it was a 8 megabyte SD card, and you could take like 20 pictures. And also it only accepts original SD cards. It does not like any of the newer formats. But my dad happened to have a 1 gigabyte SD card, and that can hold 4,000 photos, so it's pretty good. If I remember to, I'll put up some of the photos off of it. They're not super high resolution or anything, but I think it's kind of fun. Next, I will show you how to turn on the camera. So step one is you lift up the viewfinder. Oh, there's a dust on that. We don't want that. There we go. And you grab your battery. See, it says camcorder battery because it's a camcorder battery. And that just kind of goes in there. There's kind of a spot where it fits in. Sorry, I'm doing this all one-handed, and it just clicks up like that, and then you're good to go. You can put that back down if you want. And then on this side, you've got here your mode selection. So if you press down, it goes up to VCR. So you play back tapes, if it works. If you go down one, you go to camera, so that'll record the tape. If you go down one more, it's M card, which is the photo mode on this camera. So I'm going to put it down to M card. I don't think there's a tape in here, so it'll yell at me. Oh, it's not a memory card either. It's going to yell at me either way then. So you just do that, and then the little screen in there comes on. You can see it's telling me there's no card, because there is no card. But if I come around here, pop off the lens cover, you can see through there. Got a tiny screen on the inside. And then come over here, you can pop open the side. There you have another screen. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put a tape in it. So if we go back to off, I think I got it. Oh yeah, first try. And come back over here. You slide this up. The side pops open. You can grab your mini DV tape. You put it in this way so the wheels face in. And just close it. And then there's a tape in there. So if we go down to camera, we'll start up. It'll probably be angry because it really doesn't like this tape. You can hear it making some sketchy noises. It's not supposed to make those noises. It's supposed to make some of those noises, but not some of the other ones. But yeah, so typically, after you put the tape in, if it wants to work properly, you would, over on this side, press the record button right there. So when you're holding this, I'll demonstrate. Once again, it's a bit awkward with one hand. However, once you're actually holding it right, it's meant to be used one-handed. So you've got your thumb right there on the record button. You've also got the slider right there, and then all your other main controls are up on the top. Pop the screen back open. So if you look there, this one up here, this is your zoom. So you can go up and down to zoom in and out, which is a lot of fun. Whoa. And this has up to 10 times physical zoom, and then it goes up to 700 times digital zoom, which is completely unusable, but still kind of fun. And then other than that, you've got menu button here, which just opens up all your settings. And then on top you've got the Photoshop button, which works both on the tape and also in the memory card mode. On the tape, it just basically takes a still shot for a few seconds and records audio, which is interesting. Up on the top you've got the VCR controls, as well as some other options, so you can change it to manual focus and stuff. And then you've also got a flashlight and some other buttons that I need to figure out what they actually do. Yeah, I think that's most of the controls. Oh yeah, the menu is really fun because you hit that button and you've got like a scroll wheel here. It's also a button, so you can scroll up and down and click things. It's cool. I give a thumbs up, but I'm out of hands. And then one more feature, if we go around on the front here, we've got Magic View. Sorry, I need a second to take this off my hand. Here we go. So Magic View, turn that on. That is night vision. So turn off my lamp. It's still bright in here, so it doesn't really count. But it's actually got an infrared light on the front. If we turn it around and look down there, you can see that. It doesn't look like that in person. In person it's just kind of a slight red dot, but I know the iPhone camera actually does go a little ways in infrared. So with that, you can actually see a few feet in complete darkness, kind of. It works okay. Turn the overhead light back on. There we go. But yeah, so those are most of the camera features it's got. Yeah, I'll just show it here. I'm gonna turn off Magic View. So now we're back in normal view. Yay. And then we're gonna turn on the flashlight. It's a flashlight. It does what it's supposed to do. It lights things up. Turn off the big light. You can see it's like medium bright. It's, well, extra medium bright. It's not like crazy bright. You can look at it, but it leaves like a glowy blob on your eyes, you know. Yeah, so that's a flashlight. Actually, I'm gonna pull that tape out before it makes things worse. Tape. Still angry. So now I'm just going to play a little bit of footage in the background, so that way you can kind of get an idea of what everything looks like on this. The low resolution definitely could be seen as a drawback in the modern age. However, you know, it's got some kind of vintage charm to it, and also the color grading and everything that it's got built in, it just really gives it that early 2000s look to everything, which I think is kind of just a lot of fun to mess around with. So this video is from a trip I went on recently with some friends. We'll have more of the video actually up on another channel soon. I'll put a link to that in the description and in the card thing in the top corner. I figured this was just some good example footage to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. Also, I will show what something going wrong looks like. As you can see, this footage doesn't look quite like it's supposed to. And you can see here, this is the video I posted earlier this week of the cones. and you can see all those like blocks and lines going across and occasional weird colors and stuff. Yeah, that's not what a video is supposed to look like. So this is what happens when either the tape's damaged or gets damaged during recording or playback. You kind of end up with this complete mess. This tape ended up looking a lot like the one I showed earlier in the video with all the wrinkles and creases in it. And here is some of the fun colors you get. It's not great for, you know, usable video. Maybe for some like spooky stuff it would be kind of cool, but you can't really control when it does and doesn't happen. Anyways, that's my review of my Panasonic DV-702D. It's been a lot of fun to mess with. Most of the issues are specific to mine, I would say. So hopefully if you're looking at picking one up, it'll be a bit more reliable than this one. But yeah, that's it for this video. Happy Tuesday, and farewell, and goodbye. Now I will leave you with a few moments from our trip. What? Why you put the top up? You know I was spying on him.
There you go.
Got the Eurobeat going. If it wants to focus. Nope. Okay. We're waiting. There's Gabe.
It's kind of warm.
It is quite warm. There's the sun's up there. Probably shouldn't zoom in on the sun.
Probably not. Tonight light music.
I guess